Hi, my name is Kobe Warner. This is KOBLIZZY, and I am so happy to be back. Lots to discuss today, and the only thing I can promise you is that it's going to be all over the place. Probably. And I'm also going to take plenty of sips of my beveraginos. I'm going to start with the song of the week. This week it is Worth It for the Feeling by Miss Friday, Rebecca Black herself. Honestly, she makes really good pop music. I really like pop music. I'm not afraid to admit it. Some people are like, "Oh, I don't like pop music," and like, bitch, be yourself. That's fine. You don't like pop music, but I do. So let me live my best gay life with my pop music, and you can, I don't know, listen to whatever the fuck you listen to. So, Worth It for the Feeling by Rebecca Black. Of course, my favorite part, as usual, is the chorus. Because this is just like a vibe. It's a vibey pop song. The chorus is, "Here we go again. Last time it took us down to the bitter end. I might need some more healing, but it's worth it for the feeling. Here we go again. Now I'm not looking back, 'cause that pain is dead. If history's repeating, it's worth it for the feeling." She ate. Like, that's, I love. I love. There's one lyric, the lyric actually right before that gorgeous chorus, I don't like though. But I'll give it context. So this is the verse. "Gotta be more careful with the shit I'm manifesting. Is this all a dream or am I really being tested?" I don't really know the melody. "Out of 5,000 people, of course, you're standing there, weighing all my options running through my head. I think I'll take the chances, 'cause after all, what are the chances?" That's the lyric I don't like. I think I'll take the chance. I'm sorry. I think I'll take the chance, 'cause after all, what are the chances? Not a fan of that. But the chorus, and honestly, the rest of the verse, great. Most of the lyrics in the song are really great. I just don't like that one lyric. We wish we could have found another word. I think I'll take the risk, 'cause after all, what are the chances? I think I'll take the, standing there. I mean, chances, what does being chances rhyme with? Chances rhyming with what? Manifesting, tested, their head, chances. I mean, none of that really rhymes. So, yeah, you definitely could have changed that lyric. I don't like, "I think I'll take the chance, 'cause after all, what are the chances?" Anyway, I've never critiqued the song of the week before. Maybe I should start doing that. But otherwise, I love the song. Love it, love it, love it. It's just a good, vibey pop song. I highly recommend it. Every other lyric is wonderful. And Rebecca Black 8, put some respect on her name. I think her legacy has been, is maybe forever clouded by Friday. And, like, I mean, even when I introduced her, I did it. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I'm sure you don't like that. I mean, I wouldn't. Sorry, I got distracted by this gorgeous picture of Lady Gaga that's on my wall over there. I just saw it and I was like, wow, she's hot. Okay, that was the song of the week. Should I do another one? Let me look at my playlist. I love talking about music, you guys. I love music. I love music. I love music. I'm still obsessed with Midnight's BT Dubs. Still listening to Renaissance, BT Dubs. Yeah, same gay music I've been obsessed with all year thus far. I mean, Midnight's just came out. I See You. I See You. That's sign language, but you, the letter U, by Coco Jones. Like, Let It Make It Shine, Let It Shine, Coco Jones, with Tyler James Williams and that other boy, the hot one. Anyway, Coco Jones, "I See You." It's a song that just came out. "I see you," something like that. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. Also, "Masterpiece" by Jasmine Sullivan. It's called Masterpiece, and then in parentheses, Mona Lisa. From her 2015 album Reality Show. Love that song. Me and my friend Jordan were in Sephora the other day, and I heard this. I think it was Sephora. It might have been somewhere else, but anyway, I heard the song on the speakers in the store. A store was playing it, and I was like, "Bitch, what song is this?" I think it was Target, but you can't help but recognize Jazz Miss Jasmine Sullivan's vocals, honey. Nobody sings like Jasmine. So you recognize her vocals, but I just didn't know what song it was. And there's a couple songs I love from this album. If you really, I mean, honestly, that song's not even super R. Like it has an R&B vibe, but like there's some pretty pop influenced songs on this album. And I know a lot of people that know Jasmine Sullivan know her to be an R&B artist. But in my opinion, some of these are really pop influence. Forever Don't Last is not pop influence, but it's my favorite from this record probably. Let It Burn Eats. I love that one too. Um, yeah, those are my two faves. Let It Burn and Forever Don't Last by Jasmine Sullivan from her 2015 album Reality Show, as well as Masterpiece in parentheses Mona Lisa. That is one of the songs of the week, as well as I See You by Coco Jones. I See You, and like the letters, and Worth It for the Feeling by Miss Rebecca Black. So those are the songs of the week. That's a couple. Give you some variety. I don't know if any of you actually go and listen to the songs, but you should. They're good. I I'm gonna move on now. The first thing I want to talk about is this week. Uh, you might have heard me talk before about how Twitter is my favorite social media application. I really don't love social media as much as I used to. I used to make YouTube videos in middle school, and I used to really be into watching YouTubers in middle school. And then I stopped making YouTube videos, but I was still pretty into social media. I really do love pop culture. And so over the years, my love of social media and like using it personally has kind of worn off. But my favorite app is always, or not always, but for the past couple of years has been Twitter, because that's how I keep up with my pop culture stuff. Like, oh, I don't have it. I had barely any followers on Twitter, and I would just read celebrity about my favorite celebrities. I just love certain celebrities, and I really wanted to keep up with them. Um, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, gay. But also like Drag Race and Housewives, gay. I just wanted to read like what people were saying about the shows that I watch and the music that I listen to, and I really like had an appreciation for Twitter. But then Elon Musk's dumb ass bought a company, Twitter, that was evaluated for -$10 billion, but Elon Musk paid $44 billion for it, and he actually didn't want to. He made the offer and then tried to rescind it, and Twitter wouldn't let him and threatened litigation. And so then he was like, fuck that, and he just bought it for $44 billion or whatever the fuck. And he's literally came in, fired almost half the employees. I don't know. He fired so many people, a bunch of higher ups, a bunch of people that probably weren't higher ups. I think he laid off like half the staff. And that is just crazy to me. And he's also making ridiculous changes, like the verified badge that celebrities and public figures and politicians get. I don't know, other people too. Whoever gets verified badges, not reality. I was gonna say reality stars. But whoever gets verified badges, he has now made the verified badge a part of Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is a subscription based premium Twitter platform. It just gives you like new features for your Twitter, and he's now made the verified check mark, or he's making the verified check mark one of those features. So now anybody can pay $8 a month. Mind you, he wanted to charge 20 until Stephen King and I mean lots of other people, but Stephen King tweeted like $20 is ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna leave Twitter if you make me pay $20 to be verified on Twitter. And Elon Musk replied, "Okay, but it's eight. How about $8?" And so he's charging $8, which is still ridiculous. 20 was out of this world though. For what, Elon Musk? First of all, you're a billionaire. You paid too much for the company. That's your dumbass fault. That is your own dumbass fault, dummy. And he is coming in making a bunch of ridiculous changes. It seems like he's just trying to run the platform into the ground. Also, he fired all the people that were monitoring the really harsh language, and so he's lightened up a lot of the speech like regulator things on Twitter, if not all of them. And now people can say the N word with the hard R, and he's just giving people way too much access. Because unfortunately, free speech people take very, very literally, and they say things despite the consequences because they know, at least online, they can hide behind a keyboard. And it's harmful and traumatic. I literally deleted my Twitter account. The reason I'm talking about all of this is because my favorite app that I used to love, I deleted my account. I was actually like, Elon Musk can't mess it up that bad. He can't do that much. Well, I was wrong. Because he had that shit for a week and a half and he was fucking shit up so bad I had to delete my account already. I had to get out early before it got too bad because the shit I was seeing already was ridiculous. Um, and so, yeah, it's unfortunate. I love Twitter. I think Twitter's a really cool platform. It's a unique platform. Unique in the way, like, it has adapted and tried to include, like, stories and, like, other silly shit like that. But for the most part, it's kind of minded its business by realms of, like, sticking to what it does. All the other platforms are trying to be each other. You know, Instagram's now almost entirely, my home feed's almost entirely videos, reels, which are literally TikToks. Half of them are reposted TikToks from the TikTok app. So, like, that's Instagram now. I feel like kind of Instagram is flopping, you know? I feel like Instagram's kind of headed down. I know people really post on their Instagram story nowadays, but the feed is just like demolished. And honestly, I think that's literally Instagram's fault. Like, I think the people post on their story. I think the reason people post on their story so much is literally nobody sees your feed post anymore unless you're posting reels. And I don't know. The algorithm is really annoying. Instagram used to be about pictures. Like the way Twitter is about words, Instagram is about pictures. Instagram, mind your business. Be who you are. Like, stop trying to be everybody fucking else. TikTok is videos. I understand TikTok is literally the most powerful platform in the world, but Instagram, you don't have to be number one. And just because you're trying to, you can be number two. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having the number two amount of users or whatever? Like, TikTok is a worldwide platform. It is a worldwide platform that a lot of people use. Not everybody uses it, but a lot of people use it. And I know Instagram is too, but TikTok's power is it feeds off of the short attention spans that having little computers in our pockets all the time is giving people, is giving humans. We all have very short attention spans nowadays, and TikTok is not only capitalizing off of that, but making it worse. With that being said, I complain about TikTok all the time. I've told you that I used to love it and I don't like it anymore. I've told you that I used to really enjoy posting and watching TikToks, but it wore off and I'm not into it anymore. And then I was confused because everybody else is like doubling down and really digging their heels into TikTok. And I'm like, well, damn. So I have, since I've deleted Twitter, the place I've gone to get my TV show news and, I mean, just really my TV show news is Reddit. I've had a Reddit account since 2021 because I started reading the RuPaul's Drag Race subreddit. I don't know, during season 13, I think. Simone, Gottmik, Rose, Candy Muse, Tamisha Iman that season. Joey J is gay. Who else? Elliot with 3Ks. Kidding. Shady. What was I saying? Oh, Reddit. I got Reddit. And so, yeah. What about Reddit? Oh, that's where I read my television news. Yeah, that's all I was going to say. And then I was going to bring up that after complaining about TikTok, I recently have been like kind of soft launching TikTok in my life. A TikTok soft launch for KOBLIZZY because I cannot, I don't know. I kind of understand. It's changed a lot actually since I used to use TikTok. Now you can like, has a really advanced search function. Like you can search really specific shit and it pulls up videos like kind of like YouTube. And now I can post 10-minute videos. Like, what the hell? I posted like a 5-minute video of me making a paracord bracelet a couple of weeks ago or like last week or something. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is a YouTube video, but it's vertical. And now you can like you can slide back and forth through the long videos. They could improve that function a little bit. I wish they would give you a seconds. I wish they would give you a seconds above the little bar at the bottom. I mean, come on. If you're going to put the bar that slides across the bottom, balls to the wall, please. Give me a seconds. Give me a seconds and a minute so I know how long the program is that I'm watching on TikTok, please. TikTok. But yeah, the search function's crazy now. You can post long videos. I've never gone live, but you can do that. I mean, you could do that when I was on TikTok. It wasn't that long. It hasn't been that long since I was on it, but I never did that. then either. I just really need to start posting. I don't know how to adapt my content to TikTok though. You know what I mean? I don't know what to like do. Like I post podcast clips on TikTok. Obviously, have to promote this shit somehow. But I don't know how to like. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get into it. I just feel like I honestly I feel like I have to like get on the train or get lost. Everybody is on the TikTok train, bitch, and I'm like not. And that's the way people do things nowadays. And I will continue to abhor TikTok's influence over the music industry. It's fine. It's amazing, actually, that TikTok gives underground artists the opportunity to gain recognition and notoriety for their work off a viral video. And suddenly, they can make music and perform on the Tonight Show or whatever the fuck, they can be a superstar. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. I love that aspect about it. It's made access for everybody really, really simple. What it's also done is cheapen the work that's being put out. Now everybody's just going for a 30-second hook that somebody will make a dance to and do some, I don't know, whatever the fuck. Like that shit drives me crazy. That you hear a song on TikTok, you're like, the hook is so good. And then you go on Spotify and listen to the whole thing. You're like, it's not good, actually. Just the hook is. Because all they cared about was the hook, because all they were trying to do was get a hit off of TikTok. I'm like, you guys, can we make a song that's longer than 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Like, I know, even me, a lot of my songs are under 3 minutes. So, I mean, actually, that's not true. When my first single was very, very short because my friend that I made it with told me, let's keep it short. I was like, okay. And then my next song was like knocking on 3 minutes. It wasn't all the way to 3 minutes, but it was close. And then Bad Bitch, my next song was Hometown. And then Bad Bitch was the following song. And that one was also almost 3 minutes, but not all the way there. So then when I put out my EP Aftermath, there's one short song and then there's 3 decent length songs. Like they're substantial songs. Because I'm like, you guys, we have to make music. Like for real. Can we say something? And there are a lot of great songs that are 2 minutes, but you can write a song that's longer than 2 minutes. People are just people are catering to how short attention spans are getting, and it's changing music. I love that anybody has the opportunity on their iPhone or on their whatever, they're on their smartphone to get have the opportunity to make something for themselves or put themselves out there in a way. But the cheapening of the work is gross, and I abhor and cannot stand and am appalled by it. It drives me up a wall. That's why originally I didn't like TikTok and why I kind of got off TikTok, because that is aggravating. It's aggravating. It's aggravating how everybody's trying to cater to the platform. It's aggravating how musical artists, the only way to promote music nowadays apparently is on TikTok. Ask independent artists. They're trying to promote on TikTok. Ask people signed to labels. Their labels telling them to promote on TikTok. Ask anybody in any field that's doing something where you want people to know who you are, and they're going to say post on TikTok. They're going to say have a platform on social media, but more specifically, they're going to say post on TikTok. Can you adapt your content to TikTok? Oh, also, art isn't art anymore. It's content, by the way, in case you didn't know. Can you adapt this and make it content? Can you make this a video on the internet? But also, I heard this thing I don't know who it was. I don't know where it was. I don't know what app. I don't know who said it. Sorry to this man. Sorry to this woman. Sorry to this they, them. Sorry to this agender person. But it was fantastic and it blew my mind. I do remember. Oh, I don't remember. It was a white man. It was a famous white man. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend you. I just really can't remember who it was, but I just saw him on a video, and I'm not hyper aware of his existence already. So, but anyway, I watched the video, and he was just talking about how all social media platforms are trying to do nowadays is consume more and more and more of your attention on a daily basis, more seconds, more minutes, more hours on a daily basis. So you keep swiping and you keep clicking through TikToks and watching reels and swiping past the ads and clicking through stories and swiping past the ads and clicking past the ads and hearing the ads because they are trying to fill every moment with advertisements. Not a lot of people don't sit down and watch cable TV anymore. A lot of people have ad-free stuff on streaming platforms. They don't see commercials. But social media is so laced with commercials and advertisements nowadays, and they're trying to collect all your data from social media to know what advertisements to show you. And selling the data to whoever the fuck to influence your internet searches and everything. All they want to do nowadays is keep us on these devices that we're addicted to so they can collect data about us so they know what to advertise to us. Everything comes back to marketing stuff to us. So eat up more of our time. Eating up more of our time is the goal. That's the gain. That's what they're aiming after with this new addictive platform and the next big thing and this, that, and the fourth. I don't mean to get on a soapbox, and that's also not really my original thought at all. It was this man. I literally don't even know who it is, and I don't even know how to figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out before next week, and I'll tell you next time. But it was this man that said this idea, and he is a famous person. And maybe somebody saw the video. It was viral. You probably saw it on TikTok. So let me know if you did. I genuinely, LaCroix just dripped out of my mouth for everybody that wasn't watching the video and didn't see that. Let's talk about my shirt. My best friend, one of them, but one of the closest besties I got, had my who made this? So Sophie's mom, Lori, made this. One of my friends from high school, from drama, her mother, who was a drama mom, so me and her are close. We're tight. She made this shirt, but Jack had her make it for me for, I don't know, my birthday or Christmas or, well, I don't know, something. It says, "Stop asking why I'm a bitch. I don't ask why you're so stupid." Ow. Right after I read that, I hit my finger on this thing, the thing that holds stuff. Sorry, whenever the view, I've been taping on my phone the past couple of episodes. So if you're watching the video right now, I just got really distracted because whenever the camera is up on my computer and I can see myself, it like lags because it's connected, I don't know, by some like magical electricity that flows through the air. There's like no cords from my phone to my computer. It just like works. I don't know. I have no idea how that shit happens. I have so many beverages. I'm the person that's always drinking something. Always. Ask anybody that's ever been on a Zoom call with me. I literally am always drinking something, whether it be a smoothie or a LaCroix or a water. That's kind of it. But I'll be drinking one of those three things at any given moment. I like fluids. What can I say? So I discussed not wanting to. I deleted my Twitter, and I'm sad about that. But like I said, TikTok is giving me that video fix, and Reddit's giving me the information. So, you know, you can figure it out. There's plenty of platforms that plenty of people use. And so, yeah, I just decided it was time to modify that situation. I do want to talk about something. I wasn't really going to bring it up, but I'm going to now. Because last week I was talking about my name and how my name is Kobe Warner. And I said very briefly, you might have caught it, you might not have, but I said that I'm going to start using my name on a lot more of my work, Kobe Warner. And one of the things I was talking about was my music. And so I have been releasing music under the name KOBLIZZY for the past 2 years. And all that music is not going anywhere. But on Spotify and every other platform except for Apple Music currently, my music now appears under the name Kobe Warner. The record label used to read as KOBLIZZY Records. Now it reads as Kobe Warner. It's not different songs. All my songs that you've liked, or if you've liked my songs, they should still appear in your liked songs. It should just say Kobe Warner instead of KOBLIZZY. It's the same tracks. I just changed the name. And the record label now reads as, or the copyright now reads as Kobe Warner instead of KOBLIZZY Records. Everything is licensed to my legal name. The songwriters read as Kobe Warner. Um, and all the other credits read as the people that did the job. But I'm just saying, like, everything says Kobe Warner now. I've streamlined it down to my name as much as possible. This podcast was going to stay KOBLIZZY, however, because KOBLIZZY has been with me since freshman year of high school, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. My handles are going to stay KOBLIZZY for now on social media, on TikTok and Instagram. And that's literally like the only public social media I have now. That's crazy. TikTok and Instagram. Twitter used to be public. I didn't have any followers, but it was public, and it was KOBLIZZY too, but I deleted that. So TikTok and Instagram, catch me on either one of those platforms at KOBLIZZY. That's not changing anytime soon, or at least for now. But yeah, you can find me. Oh, YouTube is youtube.com/@KOBLIZZY too. If you want to watch the video version of this podcast, that's KOBLIZZY. And obviously everything involved with this podcast will be KOBLIZZY because that's what it's called. But my music and my work and my life, I'm Kobe Warner. And KOBLIZZY is just a nickname. So that's why I decided to not have my music listed under KOBLIZZY anymore, because my name is Kobe Warner and KOBLIZZY is a part of me, but it's not like me. And so I really just felt like eventually I was probably going to get tired of having all of my work being called as an artist, being called KOBLIZZY. It's a nickname. People are like, hey, KOBLIZZY. I'm like, hey, girl, but I don't want to be like, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome KOBLIZZY. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. I peeked the mic, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome KOBLIZZY. Like, maybe when I'm 30, I'll be annoyed by that, So I thought I'd get a jump on things. So Kobe Warner I am. Kobe Warner I'll stay. KOBLIZZY this podcast is. And KOBLIZZY it will stay. And all of my handles are KOBLIZZY for now. So catch me on all those platforms, like I said. And of course, I'm always going to remind you that you can watch the video version of this podcast on YouTube and Spotify. You can also listen to the audio version of this podcast on Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. All those links are in my link tree, which is no longer linktr.ee/KOBLIZZY. I repeat, it's no longer KOBLIZZY. My link tree is now linktr.ee/Kobe Warner. My handle on Linktree is Kobe Warner. It's linked in every single description of every single episode of this podcast on YouTube and all of the streaming platforms alike. It's also in my bios on my social media platforms. It's no longer KOBLIZZY. My Linktree is Kobe Warner, and that's where you can find all of my tea, all of my business, all of my zhuzh, and all of my goodies. They're on Linktree. linktr.ee/Kobe Warner, KOBEWARNER. But like I said, this podcast is KOBLIZZY and podcast. It's not changing. This podcast will stay KOBLIZZY. I promise it's not changing. I love KOBLIZZY. Honestly, it's fun. Like I said, it's just not serious. So my music's going to change eventually. It's going to evolve. And so while I rap, and KOBLIZZY suits rapping, does KOBLIZZY suit, pop music, it could. But Kobe Warner, I just love. And I have to use that name for modeling. I don't know if I've explained. I think I explained in the last episode about my name. I happened about my name because when I started modeling, I needed a first and a last name. And I didn't want to use my legal last name, so I used my first and my middle name, which is Warner, which is my dad's first name. So Kobe Warner is my name. It is my legal name. My given name is Kobe Warner legally. It's just not my whole name. Like I said last week, I wasn't going to talk about that ever, but a lot of people know about that, and I honestly hadn't ever directly said to you that I do not go by Kobe government name anymore. So Kobe Warner is my name. I've said it a million times, but like I said, change my contact in your phone. I just wanted to bring it up again after last week, just in case anybody missed last week's episode and they're tuning in this week. So now you know. I also wanted to explain to you why my music may appear different, but like I said, it's changed everywhere except for Apple Music as of Monday, November 7th. Also, I'm filming this episode today, day of posting. I taped it yesterday. I taped an episode yesterday that was supposed to go up today, and it just wasn't amazing when I watched it back. It also wasn't long enough. So here I am. Here, do it again. Do it again. Ain't got nothing wrong with do it again. I said that was fuck. That was wrong. I said that fucked up. I don't have anything against doing it again. Is what I meant to say. I need to start saying like a time or something. I never know how long I've been taping. I never know how long I've been taping. Like I'm always like, you know what though? It's crazy. I will always say, oh, I don't know how long I've been taping. I'll talk and I'll talk and I'll talk, and then I'll end it, and it's always somewhere at 39 minutes. That didn't happen yesterday when I taped this episode for today. But it happens all the time. If you look, a lot of episodes are like 39 minutes or something, and I haven't been editing them recently. It just happens by happenstance. I've only had the timer on like once. Every other time I forget, like today, and then I just look goofy when the episode turns out 55 minutes like it did the day I made that Midnights by Taylor Swift episode. I'm like, damn, you had a lot to say, nigga. Let me open this door, because I don't know if you can see that trash bag. If so, ignore it. But Hannah Montana's outside. If you're watching the video on YouTube or Spotify, I just want to let you know Hannah Montana's out there. That's my guardian angel. She's watching me. Yeah. So this was fun. I'm about to say the famous line. How long have I been talking? I don't know. I really do need to start setting the timer. But when I'm taping it on, I guess I can set it on my laptop. But I'm taping on my phone and using my laptop for reference for everything. So, and look, as a viewfinder, I'm looking at myself right now. This was fun. I don't have anything else to say. I hope this episode was long enough. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Good morning, afternoon, night, whatever you're doing. This was KOBLIZZY. I am Kobe Morner. I'll see you next week. I hope you stream this podcast. Go stream all the other episodes that you haven't heard. If you enjoyed this one. Also, please, something I've never said, please rate this podcast on the respective platform you listen on. If you listen on YouTube, please like it. Comments. Tell me your favorite part. If you're on Spotify, answer the question if I put one. If you have an answer, please. I would love that. Also, please rate it. On Spotify, give it 5 stars. On Apple Podcasts, give it 5 stars. Wherever else you can give it 5 stars, please give it 5 stars, or whatever stars you feel are appropriate. That's fine too. But just leave me a review. I would love that. But on Spotify, I don't think you leave a review. I think you just like give stars. So give me 5. That'd be great. I would love it if you like this podcast. And like I said, go stream any episodes you haven't heard if you enjoyed this one. I hope you have a beautiful... I already said that, right? I love you even if I don't know you. I sure did already say that. That's it. Bye.